Yo my guys, it's Miro. First YouTube video. It's taken a while, but here I am. I'm recording my first YouTube video. Hopefully more to come. And as you guys will know, I'm a United fan, which again isn't great because we're not in the greatest moment right now. We're quite bad actually. So finished 15th, they won the Europa League. Yeah, we're not in a good spot right now. So what way to start the season with just a fresh keep and sell? I have a list of the United squad. I'm going to go through every single player and see if we need to keep them, sell them, put them on loan, or the last bit, send them to the Gulag, which there will be a few plays in the Gulag because some of them aren't even meant to be footballers. I swear to God. So, yeah, let's do it. First player.
Fella, please, get out of here.
Do I need to say more?
Get out of here, man.
I didn't think so. Next one, Luke Shaw. This brother here, oh, he could be Gulag. He really could be Gulag because this brother's been here for 10 years. Yeah, and now, again, at one point was a very good left back for us. I'm not going to say he wasn't. He was a very good left back for us at one point. But then the last few years, man, this guy has been injured constantly. He chose England over United to play in the Euros final. Got injured there and now has played for us maybe a handful of times. He started in the Europa League final, which still baffles me. I don't know why Amram did that because... yeah, the guy never played like that many minutes the whole season, yet he's somehow starting in the final. So, listen, sell him, let him go to the Championship, Southampton, come back, wherever it is, let him go there, and yeah, we can go from there. Christian Eriksen, again, he's going regardless, so I'll put him in the sell option. But, again, a very good servant for us. He's been a very good servant for us, I think, across the years. Listen, he's been here for me, I think, 2 years or something like that. We got him for free from Brentford. Again, not a bad deal. But the thing is that by the time he came here, his legs were gone. He didn't really have much athleticism about him. Technically, he was still there. IQ-wise, he was still there, but physically, he just wasn't there. And especially when he's next to like Casemiro, another guy who's struggling in physicality, it makes sense as to why our midfield just gets ran over by anyone with like this slight bit of physicality. So, again, good servant for the club, but yeah, nothing special. Victor Lindelof, again, he's going at the end of the season as well, so put him in sell. Again, another waste of money. I think we signed for 30 mil or something like that from Benfica. Again, he was touted as like a big, player for Benfica, one day kid, from Sweden and all that stuff. But yeah, we chose him over Van Dijk. Deep it. I think there were similar prices at the time as well. Like, we chose him over Van Dijk. Look how that's turned out. Van Dijk has become one of the best centre backs in Premier League history. Lindelof is on the bench for us. So yeah, again, he's gone. Nothing special. Waste of money. Toby Collier. Now I'm gonna keep him. I think at the beginning of the season with Ten Hag, and I think even at some points with Amram, he was doing well for us. I think again he was doing a good job for us. Even in the Europa League, again he was having like good cameos for us. Again, he's still young, 21 years old. Yeah, I definitely think we can keep him. Again, I don't think he will start for us, but again, as an option from the bench to close out a game, whatever, I definitely think he's worth keeping, 100%. Tom Heaton, I think he's gone. I mean, again, I'll put him in keep regardless because, again, he's our third choice keeper. He's not going to do anything, is he? Like, he might play if both keepers are injured, which at this point, with the state of our keepers, I would not be surprised if he plays. But yeah, again, he's a bit of like a nothing player, to be honest. Lisandro Martinez, Leacher, my guy. Honestly, I listen, a lot of people hating this guy. A lot of people hating this guy say that, he's short and stuff like that. Again, I agree. I think he is a bit short for centre-back. But man, his tenacity, his ball-winning ability, like his ball-playing ability is so underrated as a centre-back. Like again, a lot of times when he was there for us, he was the reason why we were going up the pitch. He was just pinging those balls down to Ahmad, pinging those balls down to Højlund whenever he was there, So, again, I would keep him. His injury issues are a bit of a concern, I'll be honest. I think, listen, if he has another season like this, I think we might have to cash in at some point. But I think for now, keep him. He'll probably start in the 3 centre-backs next season. So, yeah, again, and I rate him as well. I do really rate him. Johnny Evans, I think he's gone as well, but again, what a servant for us. Listen, he was I think he's the only player from Sir Alex's time, I think, at United overall. Again, what a player he was. Like, again, we sold him too early to West Brom. We should have never sold him. He was a great player. At Leicester, a great player. And then came back to us. He wasn't even meant to be playing for us. I think he was there as just training or whatever. We had a lot of injuries at centre-back. And then one of us just goes, you know what? do you want to play for us at 36 years old or however old he is? And last season, the guy was probably like our best centre back, bro. This guy was. I'll never forget that goal. That goal against Burnley. Bruno Fernandes, bro. The guy pinged it from like his half all the way to Bruno, volleys at the bottom corner. Like, listen, if this man was 5 years younger, he would be a storm wall in our defence. But at 37 years old, listen, he's not going to do much, is he? Again, he's done his best for us, but yeah, man, time for him to go, retire, go on the beach. Just, yeah, he's had a good career. Noussair Mazraoui, again, another guy that I'm going to keep. Now, he's a bit weird, right? Listen, he was a Ten Hag signing, and again, he was intended for a right-back position, right? Again, his first few games when Ten Hag was there, he was very, very solid. Again, probably one of our best players at the time before Ten Hag got sacked. Now, Ten Hag gets sacked, Amram comes in, the whole system changes. He plays with wing-backs and 3 centre-backs now, right? Mazraoui, again, he's not a wing back. He's played there a few times, but he's not a wing back. He's just he hasn't got the attacking ability to even play there. I think defensively he's very solid, which is why I think he would do a job for us at centre back. But as a wing back, again, not great. But then again, think about it, right? What, 15 million from Bayern Munich? It's a good deal. Again, so yeah, I'll keep him. Again, it wasn't too much of a risk. He's been solid for us. Kobbie Mainoo, keep him, but it's a weird one with Kobbie, right? Again, elite talent. Like he kept us from drowning a few times in his first season. So again, he's very good. Like I will never say that his passing ability, he's driving with the ball, like he's got it. The thing is in Amram's system, I don't know where he plays, right? Again, as a 10, he's been good for us in the 10, but the thing is, he's not going to start for us in the 10. Again, with Cunha there now, with potentially Mbeumo there, like I doubt he will start in that position. In the 2 central positions, I don't think he has the physicality to actually run there. Like I don't think he has the engine. I don't think he has kind of like the striding power to actually like be that position. When I feel like in Amram's system especially, you need to have legs to like chase back those balls and everything. Like I don't think he has that, which is why it's a bit of a weird one, because I want to keep him because he's a great talent, and again he can do a job for us in the 10. But starting, I don't know, because listen, if he has the same season as last year where he's not starting as much and his form's off, I would not be surprised if he leaves. I mean, he might leave this season. Chelsea are interested in the guy, so yeah, I don't know. I do want to keep him, but yeah, his future's a bit up in the air. Next guy, Leny Yoro. Keep this man with everything. What a centre back. Again, listen, I think when we first bought him from Real Madrid for 60 mil, everyone's like, oh, like unproven, rah. And again, even I was a bit like 60 mil for a centre back from Ligue 1. Again, I wasn't really too sure. And again, his first few games, he was shaky. I mean, there was that game against Southampton where Sulemana absolutely tore him a new one. Like, that game was horrible. I remember watching that game thinking, just save the kid. You know that Simpsons mean, like, stop, he's already dead. Like, Sulemana killed that guy a few times. And I think from that point on, he's been solid, man. Again, his IQ for his age, very good. Physically, I think he's getting there. Again, he's not the strongest now, but again, he's 19. He'll grow into his body. He'll be bigger, and again, yeah, just be a force for us going forward. And then also his driving ability at centre back. If you see, right, again, listen, we've been horrible this whole season, right? But if you just like the slight glimpses we've had is because of Leny Yoro driving up with the ball, playing it into the wing, or just playing it himself. Like his driving ability with the ball, again, is very impressive. And again, in Amram's system, the centre backs do tend to drift a bit forward, and he suits that. So, yeah, let's see how he goes next season. Next guy, we're talking about the man who's got 1 goal less than Nico Williams in La Liga, and I think a similar record to Rodrigo. Mate, we're talking about Antony, absolute elite player, but he's getting sold. The guy's getting sold. Listen, he had a good season at Betis, but again, the moment he came up against Premier League opposition in the final, in the final of the Conference League, he couldn't hack it. Listen, if Betis take him 40-50 mil, Masalam, you know what I mean? It wasn't meant to be. He's not made for the Prem. Clearly he's made for La Liga, but the Prem, not so much. And again, I will never forget his debut goal against Arsenal. Again, when he scored that, I thought we found an absolute generational jugador in our hands. But it wasn't meant to be. The guy was just doing spinny shit on the pitch. So, yeah, didn't work out for us. Next player, Aiden Heaven. Again, keep him. We got him from Arsenal's academy, I think, for $1 million, $1.5 million. Again, a very good signing. Again, he's been solid for us at the left centre back position. Again, very good player for his age. And yeah, keep him. I think, listen, he's going to be a very good asset to us. I think, listen, especially with like Martinez's injury issues, and we've had a few issues at centre back in terms of injuries. Listen, if he can slot in there seamlessly, and again, listen, if he carries on his good performances from last season, he might even start. Like again, he might become our like proper starting centre back. So again, not mad at keeping him. This guy is in a gulag as well. Again, do I really need to say much? Okay, you know what? I'll give him a bit of an explanation. The other guy, I couldn't get less. Onana, right? Send him to the bloody gulag, Saudi, whatever it is, get him gone. Listen, at one point, I did think people were being harsh on Onana. I think, like, you know, everyone's kind of blaming him for things that weren't his fault. But listen, last season, he was the sole reason why we got kicked out of the Champions League. This season, he's had a few clangers as well. That's cost us points, cost us games. And yeah, listen, at this point, you know, he was meant to be like the ball playing goalkeeper. You know, the man can ping it from his own half or whatever. But listen, if you're not saving shots, listen, I couldn't care less if you got freaking pinged plus. Like I couldn't care less. So yeah, send him to the gulag. And yeah, we need a new keeper next season. Bloody hell, we need a new keeper. Harry Jamal Maguire. I think sell him. Right, I think sell him because listen, the last couple of seasons he's been probably one of our better defenders, especially this season as well. He's been holding it down for us. And again, listen, we all knew he would do well in the system. He thrives at three at the back. I think it was in the Euros or the World Cup whenever it was, he was thriving at three at the back because again, like he's got those other two centre backs helping with the pace and he can deal with the aerial battles himself. Like he's a good player in that sense. And again, obviously his aerial abilities helped us a lot. I mean, look at Leon in the Europa League, scores in the last second to win the game. I was there, absolute scenes. But he's approaching his 30s, he's getting a bit older now. And yeah, I think, listen, if we get like a bid for him, 20 mil, 25 mil, just get him gone. He's still the most expensive centre-back in Premier League history, which is absolutely insane to me. So yeah, man, listen, it's been a good few years, but listen, time to go, brother. Buy in there. Sell him as well, man. Listen, he had that one game against Arsenal where he saved some pens and he was decent, but bro, this guy is just as bad as Onana, man. Like he's just as bad as him. He's not that great. We need new keepers. We really do need new keepers, and yeah, he should not be one of them. The less said, the better. Dorgu, we signed this guy in January. I think keep him, right? Now listen, with Dorgu, right? Again, I did not know who this guy was. He came from Lecce, he came from Italy for 25, 30 mil, whatever it was, right? No one knew who he was. Listen, the one thing I say, this man has got physicality, right? That was the one thing we've been lacking in this team. He has it in spades. He's got pace, he's got power, he's got the package in that sense. Technically wise, I do think he has room for improvement. Again, he is 20 years old, so like, I'm not saying he should be bloody Nuno Mendes by the time he's 21 or whatever. Like again, like a lot of defenders aren't going to do that. But he has the attributes to be a very good wing-back for us. And again, can play at both sides. So again, if we have injury problems on the other side, can play there as well. But yeah, I'll keep him. I think, listen, time for him to... He's got time on his side. And yeah, listen, if he improves technically, we have a very dangerous wing-back on our hands. A very dangerous wing-back. Diogo Dalot. I would probably keep him as well. I think just for the squad depth. Listen, he can play on both sides. Again, like he's decent attacking, he's decent defending. He's a bit of a like meh player, right? Meh player. I think I'll just keep him just for squad depth. Again, he's not starting quality, but he can do a job for us, you know, in European games, cup games, wherever it is, right? So I'll keep him there. Tyrell Malacia. I mean, listen, we just saw this guy last year. No one knew where this guy was. We thought he was kidnapped by the MI6 or he was part of a RICO case with Quincy Promes. Like, no one knew where this guy was. But he went on loan to, was it PSV? Won the league there. I mean, listen, he's never worked out at United. Like, he's had a few chances. It just hasn't really worked out for him. And, yeah, I think get him gone. He's not really great for us, so sell him. Casemiro, or what some people like to call him, Miro. Right? Miro. Guy stinks! Yeah, no, it's not great, but yeah, sell the guy, man. Listen, he's been alright for us in the last few months, but he's getting on in age, and yeah, he's probably not gonna get any better than he is now. So yeah, get him gone. Manuel Ugarte, I would say to keep the guy. Keep him. Again, another one where technically he's not the greatest. Like, he's okay, but I think we probably need a bit more technically sound players, on the pitch. Physically, he's there. I think he has the engine, he has the tenacity to kind of break defenses and stuff like that. So, yeah, I think keep him just a squad depth. But we do need someone else serious next season that can actually have the mix of defending and physicality. So, and technique as well. So let's see. Mason Mount, brother, time to go. I don't know what this. I don't know what we're doing with him. He started in the Europa League final, which again I didn't get. Yeah, he scored 2 goals in the semis, but this guy's been injured constantly. He just he's just a bit of like a pressing merchant. He runs around the pitch and everyone's like, oh, like look at him, like he shows passion for the badge, bro. I couldn't care less. If you're not performing on the pitch, bro, why do I care about you shouting to the fans? I don't care. And Chelsea have absolutely robbed us here as well. 65 mil for this guy. My daisy, we've been robbed. We've been robbed blind. And listen, if we can even get half of that for him, I'll take him, because he's just been a failure for us at this point. Joshua Zirkzee, let's keep this guy, man. Listen, man, Joshua Zirkzee, I want my 9.5, my 9.5. Listen, his first season has not been great, but then whose season has been great? He's the one player, right, where I can see he's got something about him. Technically, he's got something there. IQ-wise, he's got a bit of something about him. You know what I mean? So keep the guy. But listen, I don't think as a 9, he's a 10. I think in this system as a 10 he does well. But I mean, to be fair, he can play in the 9. He can kind of actually, to be fair, he could probably do really well if we get Mbeumo and Cunha, right. Play him in the 9. He drops deep, plays balls into both of them. It could work out. I mean, we still need a proper striker, but again, as a backup, I'm not mad at it, right? Keep the guy. It was a decent price as well. Next guy, Marcus Rashford. Now, this is a bit of a weird one, right? Because, listen, he went to Villa in Jan, did okay. He had one decent cameo against PSG. Again, the thing is, it doesn't look like him and Amram get along as well. Like, Amram saying stuff about him in the media, Rashford saying stuff, like, it just doesn't look like it works out. But I think I keep him, man. Listen, I don't think he'll ever get to the heights that he got to, like a few years ago, where he scored like 20 plus goals or whatever it was. Like, again, he had a very good season then, but I doubt he gets back to that. Listen, as a backup, it's not bad. He's got pace. He can play as a 9, can play in one of those 10s. I think as a squad depth player, I'm not mad at it, man. I think we keep the guy. Amad Diallo, oh my days, brother, keep it. We need to keep this guy with everything we have. We need to keep this guy with everything we have, man. What a player! Listen, him along with the next guy that's coming up, or actually, well, not the next guy, the one after him. If it weren't for them two, we would be relegated. This guy actually saved our season. I mean, I say saved our season. He's kept us afloat. He's kept us afloat. We would be in the Championship. We would be with Ipswich and them man there if it weren't for him, right? Scores a hat-trick against Southampton in like 15 minutes to win us the game. Scores against Liverpool. Scores against City. He scores in big game. He's a big game player. And again, listen, I think next season he'll probably play as a right wing back, and again it suits him. I think the right wing back suits him. It gives him options to run up and down the pitch. I feel like when he plays in 10, he's a bit constricted, right? I feel like teams can actually get him more easier. They can kind of block him into that kind of corner of the pitch. Whilst if he's a wing back, he's got more avenues to go into, and yeah, I feel like he could probably thrive there more. So yeah, keep this guy, man. Sell it, man. I'm not gonna say much. Sell the guy. Ronaldo mentality, but he's got freaking Bibiani ability. Like, come on, man. Listen, if he stayed humble and didn't think it was bloody Ronaldo, then sure, keep the guy. But nah, man, get him gone. Apparently Leverkusen won for 40 mil. Get him gone, man. Just nothing great. Now, the next guy, right? I'm on the fence. Hear me out. Listen, he's probably the sole reason why we are not in the Championship. He is the sole reason why we're not in the Championship. But I do need to say, he is 30 years old, and listen, man, we need a change in the team. We need a change in the squad. He's not working out for us. I think long term. Listen, Saudi offered 100 mil. He turned it down, and again, I was a bit like, 100 mil, man. Listen, if 100 million pounds for a 30-year-old midfielder, bro, I would have taken that, man, and invested somewhere else. But he's here. And again, listen, I'm not mad at it. I think, listen, I would personally sell him. I think, listen, like he's like, listen, again, absolute. I don't know if he's a legend, but he's absolute. Like, again, he's probably one tier below that. Listen, he's done everything, like everything for us, right? If it wasn't for him, yeah, we would be in the dumps right now, like even worse than where we are now. So I don't blame the guy. And yeah, listen, I think it's just time to cash in. He's 30 years old, and yeah, move on. The last guy, Matthijs de Ligt, keep him. Listen, I've been on the de Ligt bandwagon since he was at Ajax. I saw him at 17 years old being captain, and yeah, I thought, listen, this guy's there. I've wanted him since Ajax. He went to Juve, I was vexed. He went to Bayern, I was vexed. And listen, everyone's gonna say, yeah, but he didn't work out at Juve, he didn't work out at Bayern. Listen, at Bayern he was decent, bro. He was a good centre back for Bayern. And again, a lot of people say, oh, but Eric Dyer started over him. Fake news, man. Listen, this guy was a proper centre back for Bayern. Him and Upamecano, him and Kim and Jay, whatever it is, like they were a good team together. So again, a very good centre back. I think, listen, physically he's probably lacking slightly. He's not the fastest. I think we all saw that one video with him and Chiesa where he paced them out. Everyone thought, oh, we've got some freaking Varane regen or whatever it is, like some like guy with 90 pace. It's not that. It's not that. He's okay. Like he's pretty strong, but he's not the fastest guy. On the ball, again, he's decent as well. But I think, listen, I think defensively, like if you're talking about like just straight all out defender, bro, that's him. He'll put his head where no one else wants to put it. He's a bit of a Vidic in that sense. So listen, I'll keep it. I mean, gone for what 40 mil, bro. That's a good deal. And he's what, only 24, 25, bro. He's still got time to get better. So listen, I'll definitely keep the guy. And yeah, that's it really. That's the way it's ended up now. Now, I've just realised I have not recorded this screen whatsoever, so I'm going to do a screen grab. And I just put it at the bottom because, yeah, I flopped there. My laptop's had a bug out, so amazing news there. But yeah, that was my first vid on Man United. Let me know what you guys think. Again, who do you think you would keep? Who do you think you would sell? Who do you think you would send to the Gulag? I've put 2 men in the Gulag. There probably could be more. I was probably being a bit generous there, but yeah. Let me know what you guys think, and yeah, we'll go from there. It's been Miro, guys. I'm out.